Now, first of all, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But if you're here for the first time, or maybe you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, I'm just requesting you to kindly please support me or help me grow this YouTube channel by subscribing, and also don't forget to press that notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video on this platform, YouTube will definitely send you the notification. And to those who have already subscribed on this channel, I just want to really appreciate you so much for your continued support. So feel very much welcome, and I really don't take your support for granted. Now, I just want us to go straight into our critical analysis for today without wasting much time, because in this video, I just want to be very much brief enough. And the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, or Rigiji himself, yesterday convened a very secret and a closed-door meeting together with all the Jubilee Party members from the larger Mount Kenya region. And the way I looked at that meeting, because I followed it, the only leaders from the Jubilee Party who did not attend that meeting were only Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who is the Jubilee Party leader, and the Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni. Otherwise, all other members and elected leaders from the larger Mount Kenya region availed themselves during that meeting. But remember that this comes after a day after Uhuru Kenyatta sent the Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni to share these rumors about the IEBC whistleblower who was saying that Raila Odinga was the one who won the previous 2022 general election, but he was rigged out by President William Samoei Ruto. And these rumors have actually spread so much, and according to them, is that Raila Odinga won the previous election with around 8.1 million total votes against his closest competitor, William Samoei Ruto, who had 4.9 million votes. But in this video today, ladies and gentlemen, I just want us to look at the objective of this meeting. The reason as to why Rigathi Gachagua had to hold or to convene this meeting, secret closed-door meeting, together with the Jubilee party leaders alone from the larger Mount Kenya region, without wasting much time. But just a quick reminder that kindly please just support me by subscribing to this channel. Now, in my considered opinion, ladies and gentlemen, the way I look at this, the objective of this meeting is that, number one, I think Rigathi Gachagua was on a mission to shame Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's claims that Raila Amolo Odinga won. I think the objective of Rigathi Gachagua conducting this meeting is that he wanted to show Uhuru Kenyatta that it is him alone, together with the Jubilee Secretary General, that they are only supporting Raila Amolo Odinga from the entire larger Mount Kenya region. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua wanted to show Uhuru Kenyatta that even his own Jubilee party, his own members have already defected, and they are closely working with the ruling Kenya Kwanza Alliance government, and it is him alone who still supports Raila Odinga. Other members, other supporters from the larger Mount Kenya region, other leaders from the larger Mount Kenya region have already moved on, and they are no longer supporting Raila Odinga. They have already defected. So I think that is the first objective of that meeting. The second one, I think Rigathi Gachagua was meeting these Jubilee party leaders ahead of to plan their massive defections from the Jubilee and from the Azimio La Umoja Alliance. You know, the way things are right now as we speak, it seems that William Samoei Ruto has assigned Rigathi Gachagua, his deputy, on a mission to bring back each and every Jubilee elected leader from the larger Mount Kenya region on board. And Rigathi Gachagua must convince them to work with the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And the reason as to why William Samoei Ruto is doing all this, in my considered opinion, ladies and gentlemen, it is because of the 2027 general election. I think William Ruto wants that election to be very much cheaper and to be very much easier for him. And that is why, as William Ruto assigns Rigathi Gachagua to take over the Mount Kenya region leaders, to bring them to Kenya Kwanza, William Ruto, on the other hand, is trying to convince other elected leaders from other parties and in different parts of this country, even in places where he was not voted in, places like the Luo Nyanza region. He was trying to work very closely with these leaders so that he can bring them on board also. And that is why also William Samuel Ruto is planning, or he has already started to have this meeting with different leaders from the Kenya Kwanza Alliance affiliated parties to break their parties, trying to convince them to break their party and join the UDA party, so that the UDA can become one mega national party here in Kenya. I think he wants to bring back like the previous KANU regime, whereby there were only two parties, the KANU and one party state. I think that is the mission of William Samuel Ruto ahead of the 2027 general election. The third reason of this meeting, in my considered opinion, I think Rigathi Gachagua was meeting all these leaders ahead of his installation of the Mount Kenya region kingpin. The Mount Kenya Council of Elders were planning to officially install Rigathi Gachagua as the Mount Kenya region kingpin. And the reason as to why they are doing this, it is because right now Rigathi Gachagua is considered as the topmost political leader, or the leader of the larger Mount Kenya region. So he has to take over the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But also this council of elders must ensure that before they install Rigathi Gachagua as the kingpin, Rigathi Gachagua must first work closely or show unity with the leaders and the supporters from the larger Mount Kenya region. No, it will be a bad thing if a leader, you have been installed as the kingpin, yet other leaders from your region and other supporters from your region, they are really opposing you. It will not be a good thing. So they must ensure that Rigathi Gachagua must commit that he will work very closely with each and every person from the larger Mount Kenya region, and he must show unity and all that, so that he can be installed as the Mount Kenya kingpin. And the fourth reason, it is because Rigathi Gachagua wanted to host or to convene this meeting ahead of William Ruto's grand visit to the larger Mount Kenya region. William Ruto is planning to go to Mount Kenya region for the interdenominational Thanksgiving ceremony, and that event will be on Sunday, on 22nd of January 2023 at Kerugoya Stadium. So I think Rigathi Gachagua wants to ensure that each and every person from the larger Mount Kenya region, each and every political leader, each and every supporter, even those from the Jubilee party, will avail themselves in that meeting. I think Rigathi Gachagua does not want a situation whereby the Mount Kenya region is divided, whereby others are attending, others do not attend. It will be a situation like when William Ruto visited the Luo Nyanza region, whereby all the leaders, all elected leaders from the Azimio availed themselves during that event of President William Samuel Ruto, yet they did not vote for him overwhelmingly. So also in this situation, it will be a very good thing and a very nice thing if all these leaders avail themselves during that event. And also, I personally think that in the last objective, it could be Rigathi Gachagua met with these leaders to show unity of the larger Mount Kenya region leadership ahead of the 2032 general election. That is why even Musalia Mudavadi on the other side has met all other leaders from Azimio la Umoja in the larger western region, so that they can come together ahead of the 2032 general election. So I think the same situation is also happening in the larger Mount Kenya region, because Rigathi Gachagua, being the kingpin of that region, will now assemble all elected leaders to show the unity of the larger Mount Kenya region. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, I don't have much to add on. Thank you so much for watching this, and kindly please support me by subscribing to this channel. I don't have much to say. Until next time, my name is Json. Thank you so much.